Hey beautiful, good to see you darling. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing this a 5-ish steps or less full face makeup tutorial. Now I call it the everyday bold because it's like we're going to be tuning down our eyes and amping up our lips, and it's super easy. Everybody can pull it off. I feel like this was a really good one to share, and for being like 5-ish steps or less, it's going to be awesome. Now, I just wanted to say I am so sorry that I've been slacking on the videos again. Girl, as some of you may know, my joints have been ridiculous this winter out of nowhere for no reason at all. And when I'm not feeling very well, I'm not recording, obviously. And unfortunately, I feel like this is going to be a thing until the end of winter. And so I apologize for that in advance. But you know what, baby? I always try to look at this kind of thing with some kind of positivity, like it's a blessing in disguise. And this time I was trying to figure out what that was, and I was thinking about it. Girl, I know what it is. So I've been griping for like the whole last year that I've been wanting to learn how to like tone down my makeup. As much as I love my bright, crazy, bold, sparkly makeup looks, I've always wanted to, kind of dial it back a bit, and I never do. And I feel like this was my opportunity to do that. So this tutorial was somewhat inspired by that whole idea. It started off with some positive vibes, baby. You are looking fabulous today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. I'm on coffee break, so girl, I will wait. All right, honey, once you've got your face on, we are going to start with our cheeks. And for this, I suggest toning it down a little bit and going easy on yourself. We are trying to do something quick and easy, so that is what we are going to do. You can either go with blush, bronzer, or a little bit of both. I suggest kind of like mixing the two or using a more tan blush for your cheeks. But I'm going to be mixing the two just because I want to have fun with it. So I'm going to be taking this like lighter brick shade of blush and this lighter like warm chocolate shade of bronzer right here, and just kind of mixing the two. Now, because I'm going to be mixing the two, I'm going to be taking my blush a little bit lower on my cheek than I normally would. And today I'm using this Pro Precision Taper by Luxie because I feel like it's like long and flimsy. It'll do a really good job at just kind of dispersing that product all over the place there. Now, since I'm blending the two, I'm not going to go in super heavy. I'm going to build it up nice and slow. And this kind of, it's kind of like a hack to getting your cheeks done in a pinch, especially if you are short on time. This is one of my favorite ways of just getting my face did up. Once I'm happy with it, I'm going to take just a touch of this blush only and just blend it on the apple of my cheeks here. And then I'm going to take a nice big powder brush and blend that out. This is another one of my favorite hacks for my cheeks because this really works. Even when you've got the bronzer and the blush, it just blends it so seamlessly. I love it. Now go ahead and prep your eyes however you would like. I have already got some primer and translucent setting powder on. And today we are going to be working with, believe it or not, all matte shades. Now I'm using the 35OM, but any matte shades will do. I prefer to go with like a neutral shade, but like something that's a little bit darker than my own skin color. So I would recommend you go with that depending on your complexion. Now also, what I think would look really cool with this is maybe some muted tones, like a muted mauve, a toned down purple, that sort of thing. I think it would really work well with today's look, but I'm going with the neutrals. So I'm going to start out by throwing just a touch of this lighter camel shade all over my eye, and I'm going to kind of like stick it into my crease and blend out. So I'm not just going to, throw it on all over the place, but the idea here is to make your eyes look well blended. Now, of course, you could always throw on a touch of shimmer if you would like, but I think for today's look, using the matte eye will totally work well for the bright lippy I'm about to put on. You can do this a few different ways. You can leave it as is once you've blended it out really well. You can add just a little bit more of the same color and put it in your crease to kind of contour your eye. Or you can take a slightly darker color and throw it in your crease and contour your eye that way, which is what I think I'm going to do today. I'm going to go in, I'm feeling this shade right here. I'm going to go in with this and put just a touch on my outer corner and blend it into my crease. Threw on my lower lash line liner and I smoked it out just a bit with that second darker shade that I had just used. Now we're going to move on to the highlighter before we throw on our upper lash line liner. Now because I'm going to be using the same highlighter for my cheeks and my eyes, I recommend going with a more neutral shade of highlighter. If you want to bolden it up a bit, you can go with this pinky shade that has somewhat of a violet shine back, but I recommend going with something like the peach, the white, or the lighter gold. If you get Boxy Charm, this works very well. Very pretty. Or even this Precious Petals by Wet n Wild is very pretty and it's got like a pink neutral tone to it. I really like that one, but I think today I'm going to go with the Pure Minerals Bronze and Brighten palette, and I'm going to use this really pretty golden champagne shade. I'm going to take my favorite inner corner brush and throw just a little bit on in my inner corner. Oh hell, who am I kidding? We're going to throw a lot of it on. And I'm going to drag it down just a bit, drag it into my inner corner, and take whatever's left on the brush and do our brow bone highlight. Now, if you feel like there's a sharp line between the brow bone highlight and your matte shade, you can take your blending brush without any extra product on it and just kind of blur the line a bit. Buff it out and call her good. That same highlighter for the rest of my face. I don't know why, but I always gotta have a poppin' nose and lip highlight. I love it. Since we toned down the eyes so much, I'm going with a bold liner and a semi-bold wing. I wasn't that brave today. So I'm going to throw on some mascara using the Marc Jacobs mascara that I got in my Sephora Play a while back. Which reminds me, I will be unboxing my Sephora Play in the next video, by the way. And then we are going to move on to the lips. We are almost done, honey. Once you are done with your liner and your lashes, girl, we are moving on to the star of this makeup look, the lips. I am going bold. So today I'm going to either wear K-Dub, which is a bright Barney Purple by Kat Von D, or Glam Bag, which is a lippy stick by ColourPop. So they're both like really bright and colorful. This one's slightly more pink. This one's definitely a bright purple. Now when it comes to bold lippies, baby, don't worry about it. If you don't want to go super bold, that's fine. Go with something that you haven't worn in a while. For instance, say you've been doing a lot of like brick or tan neutral shades. Go with something a little bit more purple or pinky, like a dusty nude rose of some sort. Or go with like a red lippy that you haven't worn in a while. I think red would do fabulously with this look. But I haven't worn these and I miss them and I love them so much. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to start with K-Dub by Kat Von D. And then I'm going to throw just a little bit of the lippy sticks on the middle of my lips. And then we are good. We are good. Oh yeah. Woo! That was purple. My camera does not do this shade justice. It is really pretty. I'm sure for most people this does not look like a good color of lipstick, but I'm really feeling it today, baby. So I don't know about putting too much of this on, but I think I'll just put a little swipe or two in the middle. Add some pink. See how it goes. You know what? I really like that. This particular lip look might not be for everybody, but I'm feeling it, and I'm glad that I could incorporate the two lippies that I was undecided about into each other and make them work. So that is it for today, and the tutorial has officially finished. Let me know down in the comments what you thought, or better yet, what lippy you would have worn with this or haven't worn in a while and want to wear again. Because, honey, we've all got those products hidden away that we haven't used in a while and we want to break out and want to make it work. That's what I did here today, and this is such an easy look to go with. I mean, just throw your blush and bronzer together, your highlight all over the place, just a couple of shades of matte on your lid, and make your lips pop. Hey gorgeous, fancy meeting you here. So guess what, girl? I am just chilling. I just got the baby to bed, and I'm actually cuddling with my puppies. There's Anubis and Winston somewhere. Where's Milo? Oh, there's Milo. Oh, buddy. And I'm actually in the middle of editing this very video right now. And I just realized I totally forgot to hit the record button when I was recording my outro. And at this point, it's kind of like a tradition, and I just couldn't end a video with that one. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and go out and spread some love and positivity today, baby. We could all use some extra. You're beautiful, and I love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.